Caramelized onions are so delicious, but can be tricky to make, so I'm going to share some tips on how to get them perfect every time. If you're making caramelized onions in a big pot, use butter, but mainly use oil, a good oil. This will prevent your butter from browning too quickly. And keep your heat on about medium as the highest. Keep your temperature low so that the sugars in the onions don't overcook while you're waiting for the liquids in the waters to release from the onions. These onion pieces are going to shrink as that moisture escapes. So we don't want the sugar to crystallize and burn before all that happens. I'm just going to keep tossing this around since I have so much in here. Typically I don't do this much at one time, but you know, I don't have a big enough pot for this right now. You'll notice that the onions are starting to sweat a little. We want all that moisture to come out. So it's just going to take time. It takes about 45 minutes to get a full caramelization on this many onions. So be prepared, be prepared. Another key is to make sure you continually mix. Mixing it helps to release some of that steam. So that way, as the onions start shrinking down, they'll make contact with the bottom of the pan a little bit more easily. Just gonna be a little bit of a labor of love, but you start seeing how they're softening up a bit and they're becoming translucent. Just keep mixing and making sure they hit contact with the bottom of the pan. See, as they cook down, they've lost volume. A lot of this moisture is being released. You can see it on the bottom. They're starting to get a little golden there. All right, now it's gonna start browning a little bit faster. Once that caramelizes on the bottom of the pan, don't worry about it. Just start mixing. Release some of the air up. Make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. But if it does, we're gonna deglaze that later, so don't worry about it. Going to keep browning. I'm just going to keep letting this cook down. You see it's starting to get really dark on some of the pieces. Just keep mixing. Eventually all of these will be dark and yummy. Once your onions are finished, they'll be a dark, deep amber color, and that's how you know they're done. Good luck. Mwah.